Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Doesn't it feel like there's been a lot of Kiss news over the last month or so? Well, Kiss are back now with a 50th anniversary box set for Kiss Alive. So this is everything you need to know about the box set before you pre-order. And of course, I'm going to share my thoughts as well. Kiss will celebrate the 50th anniversary of their star-making 1975 live album. And I do say live parenthetically, but Kiss Alive will contain now a massive box set of 88 unreleased tracks here, unreleased live tracks, I should say. The collection currently available for pre-order for November 21st, ship date, exclusively on the band's official website in 4 CD, Blu-ray, and 8 LP Blu-ray formats, along with a wide variety of new Alive-themed merchandise. So for the Dress to Kill box set, I wasn't able to list off all of the added collectible items that came with it because they weren't all listed on the website. We kind of had to guess from the stock photo, what was going to be included, what wasn't, but this time we have the full list of what's included here for the Alive reissue, anniversary, deluxe, whatever, in addition to the album's 100-page hardcover book with extensive liner notes by Ken Sharp, featuring new interviews from Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and many notable Alive-era Kiss team members, plus tons of unreleased photos and rare imagery. Also a press release, 4 black and white glossy photos, marketing slick sheet, a live tour program, a live back cover fan banner poster, that's actually kind of cool, album cover lenticular, t-shirt iron-on, 4 live color glossy photos, a Peter Criss drumhead litho, Wildwood concert poster, Cleveland concert mini poster, Cobo Arena concert main floor ticket stub, Wildwood concert ticket stub, Cleveland concert ticket stub, Cobo Arena backstage pass, New Year's Eve Nassau backstage pass, 4 double-sided coasters, because you need your coasters, 4 guitar picks, a bumper sticker. You can just slap that right on your car and let everyone know that Gene Simmons took your money. Right, you have a die-cut double-sided Mobile, Gotham Rock City News Volume 4 newspaper with a track-by-track interview with Eddie Kramer of nearly all tracks appearing in the collection. Some people are really interested in the added collectibles, the added tchotchkes. For me personally, it's all about the music that they're going to be including here. So let's dive into each CD. First, you have CD 1, Alive, remastered, featuring the original album on 1 disc for the first time ever from the original 1975 stereo analog master tapes, remastered by Bernie Grundman. CD 1 here, Deuce, Strutter, Got the Jews, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, Parasite, She, Watching You, 100,000 Years, Black Diamond, Rock Bottom, Cold Gin, Rock and Roll All Night, and Let Me Go, Rock and Roll. So for discs 2 and 3, we have live recordings here from 1975, of course, from the shows in which Kiss Alive was taken from here. Davenport, Iowa, the RKO Orpheum Theater on July 20th, 1975, the second show here. The first show was on the Dress to Kill box set, and I should mention that these 2 live shows here, as part of this box set, were also newly mixed by Eddie Kramer with no overdubs. So on to disc 2 here with Deuce, Strutter, Got to Choose, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, She, an Ace Frehley guitar solo, Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, 100,000 Years, a Peter Criss drum solo, and then back to 100,000 Years, Black Diamond, Cold Gin, and Let Me Go, Rock and Roll. CD 3, live in Wildwood, New Jersey at the Wildwood Convention Hall on July 23rd, 1975. Track listing here, or I should say the set list, you can see right over here. Deuce, Strutter, Got to Choose, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, She, an Ace Frehley guitar solo, Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, 100,000 Years, a Peter Criss drum solo, 100,000 Years once again, Parasite, Black Diamond, Cold Gin, and Let Me Go, Rock and Roll. Disc 4 is comprised of bonus live stuff here. First, you have rehearsals live in Davenport, Iowa, the RKO Orpheum Theater on July 20th, 1975. Starting off with a Kiss jam. Then you have Room Service, Strange Ways, Rock Bottom, and Watching You. Then live in Cleveland, Ohio at the Cleveland Music Hall from June 21st, 1975. She, an Ace Frehley guitar solo, Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, 100,000 Years, a Peter Criss drum solo before they go back to 100,000 Years. This, for me, is the most interesting disc in this box set, specifically for the rehearsals alone. I'm really interested in hearing that Kiss jam, hearing them play, Strange Ways, Room Service, Rock Bottom, Watching, just kind of jamming together here, checking the sound, stuff like that. So that, to me, is the most interesting of, everything here, but it's really cool to, be able to kind of go back in time, right, and hear those rehearsals like you were there. So that, for me, is what I think is the most intriguing. And then disc 5, you have your Blu-ray audio. Just to run through the track list one more time here. Deuce, Strutter, Got to Choose, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, Parasite, She, Watching You, 100,000 Years, Rock Bottom, Black Diamond, Cold Gin, Rock and Roll All Night, and Let Me Go Rock and Roll. Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, how much does all of this cost? Especially coming off the release of the Dress to Kill anniversary box set, which, wasn't cheap. Prices remain the same for this box set. The 8 LP vinyl edition is selling for $400 on the Kiss website, and the 5 CD edition is priced at $287.55. And, this was a tactical move by Pop House Entertainment to split up the 4 shows from which Alive were taken from and put them on each box set here. We didn't have official confirmation, except for some rumors that this Alive box set was happening until the teaser came out on their socials the other day. And if you bought the Dress to Kill box set, the question is, what I'd like to know, would you still have bought it if you knew the Alive box set was coming out right after? Not to diss the Dress to Kill set, but you could find yourself potentially paying anywhere from $500 to $800, depending on which form of media you buy, right for the holidays, if you buy both of them. Is it worth it? Basically, you're giving your Christmas bonus to Gene Simmons and to Kiss. I think both box sets are really cool. Pop House has done a really good job of, including stuff that the fans actually want, but it's a really aggressive strategy to announce 2 pricey box sets within 2 weeks of each other. And just a warning, whatever you do, stay off of eBay. Kiss Army members will be, not everybody, but just some scalpers will be pre-ordering here and, hiking up the prices on eBay for insane money to flip it. So don't look there. Right now, the only other place to buy it would be on the Kiss site. I wish it would be on Amazon. It'd be a lot easier, and that's coming from me. I hate ordering stuff on Amazon. But, in this particular instance here, it's frustrating going through Kiss Online because, stuff usually doesn't come on time, stuff like that. I'd be interested in knowing if you bought the Dress to Kill box set, how that rollout was. Did you get your box set in time, in a timely fashion? So let me know that in the comment section below. But, yeah, word to the wise, stay away from the scalpers on eBay. So that wraps up this video here. I just wanted to share with you guys everything you need to know before you pre-order, if you're going to pre-order the new Kiss Alive 50th Anniversary Deluxe box set. All the information here comes from the Kiss website, Kiss Online, and it's an interesting box set for sure, but like I said, kind of an aggressive marketing strategy to put out 2 expensive box sets back-to-back like this in the same month, but, anyway, or I shouldn't say in the same month, not in the month of November, but just in the last 30 days. So, for that, I think it's a little bit much. You have to make a decision now. Do you want to buy this after just spending money on the Dress to Kill set? So you could potentially be spending a ton of money on Kiss right before the holidays and stuff like that. But, people will buy it. There's always an audience for Kiss stuff. So just wanted to share with you guys the stuff that you need to know prior to pre-ordering, stuff that's going to be included. And this time we do know the added Kiss collectible items that will be in there as well for Dress to Kill. We kind of had to guess. So wanted to share all that with you guys here today on the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below. Turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload. And let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this new box set? What are your thoughts on Pop House's pretty aggressive strategy here of announcing 2 box sets within 2 weeks of each other like this? And will you be purchasing the new Kiss Alive set? I want to hear from you. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.